Davenport is the young athletic freak in year number 2 after they traded up, had 4.5 sacks a year ago. 3rd and 6. They got right on Watson, but he gets it out somehow into the hands of Deshaun to the end zone, and Hopkins, touchdown. Watson to Hopkins.
It's been a physical drive. They're running the football.
Watson into the end zone and into the hands of DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins against number 23, Lattimore. Marcus Williams also at safety inside. It's a little zone coverage. Cover 4. Marcus Williams comes down.
3rd down and 10. Watson from his own end zone steps up, drives the ball, and what an absolute incredible effort from Hopkins.
In New England, thought he was done, but decided to come back. Big play for the Chargers, 3rd and long. Watson's pass is caught. Hopkins is right there. We'll see where they mark it. Appears to be favorable for Duke Johnson. Is the long setback on 3rd and 3. Watson over the middle, 1st down and more. Hopkins showing the wheels down to the 15-yard line. Finally tackled by Rayshawn Jenkins.
Off the fake to Hyde. Watson over the middle. It's Hopkins. And DeAndre Hopkins will take it all the way down to the Atlanta 11. 36 yards.
Settle right in here. And then this ball is fired in there. Look at the size. Just Deion Jones bouncing right off the big receiver.
The 2-pointer. They've got it. It's Hopkins who secures it. 2nd and 9 now for the Texans. Kansas City has 2 timeouts remaining. 4:15 to go. Watson, another quick hitter. Hopkins breaks away. DeAndre Hopkins creating after the catch. And a 1st down.
The offensive line doing a good job. And the Chiefs unable to stop the running attack, where keep the ball in Watson's hands.
Watson. He hits Hopkins, a sliding grab inside the 20, and that will seal it for Houston.
All day long we've seen this. Hopkins beating the press coverage on the outside. The ball beats Matthew to the slant.
Watson on 1st down. Right down the middle, got DeAndre Hopkins for another 1st down, and he's upended short of the 20-yard line by George Odom. Here comes Watson, looking, throwing, touchdown DeAndre Hopkins.
There goes Lonnie Johnson into the Houston locker room. Here's Deshaun Watson over the middle, caught. That's DeAndre Hopkins for a Houston 1st down.
3 years into their partnership between Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins, and one of the best partnerships around the league when you look at what they've been able to do over the last couple times.
That was one of the most exciting 2 yards run ever. That one's thrown to Hopkins for the touchdown. Flag is down.
That's another pass interference. That's the touchdown.
But DeAndre Hopkins puts this one in the end zone and seemingly out of reach.
2nd and 19. Little trickery on the fake and toss. Timing was not there. Hopkins was out of bounds. And Hopkins is upset.
Knows the width of the field, 53 yards and some change. He thinks he got both feet down, and I agree with him.
So the drag by Hopkins.
Amazing.
Rolling on the field.
With a lot of young players.
Go, 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 go. 3rd down and 6. Watson out to his right, throws, pass caught, incomplete. Out of bounds was Hopkins. And now the 2 officials get together, and one may overrule the other. Hopkins thinks he was in. And it's a catch.
Yeah, I thought from here, Joe, that it was a catch. I thought that he did a good job of there's this dragging right there. I think it's a nice job of the officials getting together, and
yep,
that's good work. And this guy, he's got
big part of the community here in Houston. Watson out to his right, end zone wide open, pass caught, Hopkins for the touchdown.
just a total blown coverage. Corner is expecting help, and the safety just does not give it to him. He sits down, and you see Hopkins, he's able to just run right past him. And initially it didn't look like there's a better look at it. They pass him off, and then there's just no.
Watson, end zone. Hopkins, say hi to mom again. Touchdown, Hopkins. Another football for the family. 30 yards to DeAndre Hopkins.
Right tackle for the most part. 3rd down and 6. Watson fires. That's going to be caught. And that's a first down. DeAndre Hopkins.
So the inside technique here. So he's going to challenge the outside before he comes back into the slant. Gilmore knows him well. They played against each other at college. But you saw that little right now, too. And boy, they are showing a pressure look.
Go 5 wide here. Everybody into the pattern. Wide open at the 25-yard line. Hopkins. And a lot of yardage after the catch to the 14-yard line. 5 runs, 3 passes. A little trickery here. Hopkins and more trickery to Watson. Touchdown. Oh, baby. Like a 4x100 relay. A lot of give and take here.
Handoff. Yep. Option play out wide. Perfectly executed.
Wow.
And Johnson in the backfield. Blocked by Tunsil. Here comes Watson. And going deep. He's got a wide open Hopkins. That is 6. And so it begins for the Texans. 43-yard touchdown pass to DeAndre Hopkins.
Give someone a chance down the field. Critical situation, you've got to take a shot.
Johnson was back there. Here comes the rush by Alexander and by Miller, and he throws it downfield. It looks like Hopkins may have gotten it working on Harris. They got him at the 39 on 4th and 18, a 19-yard connect.
Right now, though, it's about executing and winning your matchup right now. At this moment in the game, this is all that matters.
Gunning it down the field. There is Hopkins. Tiptoes inbounds for the catch.
Also going to have to step and make these big plays like they have.
Well, here's Watson. Gets a lot on it. Well, there's Hopkins. He did get free, and he set up the last touchdown with a 35-yard grab. He's got another big one right here.
You said the one time he singled up is right here. And look, you can't cover him. It's a great throw. Good job extending the play. But you can't go one-on-one. But you have to. You're down 7. There's not a lot of choice, right? You got to get this ball back. So you got to stop the run.
Watson gonna take a shot downfield, and what an effort from Hopkins. Big play in a big moment.
This is all pro on all pro. A little bit of an out and up. Watson puts it out there, and DeAndre Hopkins wins the one-on-one battle as he stacks Tre'Davious White behind him, and those hands that wear a 4 extra large glove corral that ball in.
The deepest throw of the night for either team, and it goes into the hands of Hopkins.
It's going to be man-to-man across the board, and they're bringing everybody from Buffalo.
2-point attempt. Watson. Hopkins has it. They have roared.
Watch Fuller at the top, the speedster. Breland on him. Watson heaves it. Hopkins has it at the Kansas City 40.
They want him to think everyone's coming here, and they are.
Here comes Clark. He steps away from him. Watson, sideline, and Hopkins got the feet down for the catch in the first at the 30.
You don't know who's coming. They pressure with 4 guys, but you don't know who's coming. And then Hopkins gets those feet down and keeps control of that ball. That's an outstanding catch.